several consequences to the fall when Adam and Eve partook of the fruit. For Eve, she was told, "Thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee." This scripture has inappropriately been used for thousands of years to excuse and justify all types of abuses and injustices against women. The Islamic religion does not place blame on Eve alone. As such, man should rule over her in a domineering manner as punishment for the fall. Rabbi Lori Foreman also said that ugly views of Eve have paved the way for all Western religious traditions to denigrate women. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is a restored Christian religion, has an article of faith that says, "We believe that man will be punished for their own sins and not for Adam's transgression." It is safe to assume that women will also be punished for their own sins and not for Eve's transgression. So where did we go wrong in our Western world and in our tradition? When we look at the Greek translation of the word rule, it means to lead and to attend to, indicating care and diligence. When we look at that meaning and what may have been altered during biblical translation, the better term would have been stewardship rather than rule. In English, when we hear the word rule, we often think of having power and control over someone or something. Power and control are the two universal elements in all abusive relationships. However, if we look at this verse using the word stewardship instead of rule, we see that this was a gift for Eve, as she would enter a fallen world full of danger for her and her children. And sometimes being very vulnerable while being pregnant and raising children, she would have a righteous man to guard her, to serve her, and to attend to her with care and diligence. Spencer W. Kimball, a modern-day prophet and teacher, also corrected the word rule. He says it gives the wrong impression. I would prefer to use the word preside. From the Doctrine and Covenants in section 121, it says that presiding must be done with principles of persuasion, long-suffering, gentleness, meekness, love unfeigned, kindness, and pure knowledge. The man chosen for this task to guard Eve was a righteous man, Adam, also known as Michael the Archangel, who helped form and create the earth. There was no unrighteous dominion in this relationship. Yet the same passage that was meant to guard and protect women has been used to excuse and justify bad behavior and abuse by men towards women. Elder H. Burke Peterson of the First Quorum of the 70 said, "Too often, scriptural teachings are taken out of context by those who are guilty of unrighteous dominion." He continued to say that another example of unrighteous dominion is when a father demands compliance with rules he has arbitrarily set. This is contrary to the spirit of gospel leadership. Indeed, a man can add a rich dimension to his leadership when he considers rules with his wife and children, who together with him can set them in place. Women deserve to be loved by their husbands, to be guarded, protected, provided for, cared for, listened to, cherished, and respected. And husbands must be willing to sacrifice everything, even the ultimate sacrifice for their wives.